Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
And please welcome
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And we rise now for the English national anthem.
And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And we're underway. And here's Jovetic.
Jovetic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rice. And here's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Rice. Alexander-Arnold.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Trippier. So we're still where we started right now. Rice. He's gone for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? In with the challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that was vital. It's a pretty loose pass. Kane! Kane! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Has a look and plays it forward. Kyle Walker. And Alexander-Arnold. Yehi. And it's Trippier.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Foden. Rice. And Alexander-Arnold. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. On the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Marusic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And here's Saka. Now it's Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was
This is the time you need that pace.
7,550.
And still we await the first breakthrough. Bellingham. Rice. Trippier. And Alexander-Arnold. And that has been clubbed away. But they've got it again. Kyle Walker. Now it's Bellingham. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Threads one in. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying. Montenegro merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Now it's Saka. That's really well manoeuvred.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, this really is the place to be, Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. Well, we're on the way. Trippier. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Marosic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pickford gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold, played out to the left flank.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Looking for the run, Bellingham. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Saka! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In towards the middle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Gently done. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rice. Trippier. Foden. It's Bellingham. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Bellingham. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for it! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
That was well seen too, good clearance.
Cleared away. Now the ball's gone astray.
There will be 1 minute
Saka
added time.
has it out wide and in space. There's the hit! And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over. but it remains
And a
goalless.
quick reminder today that parking in
What have
the
we learned
area
from the
around
first
stadium
45
is
minutes?
strictly forbidden.
Well, they look
Please
lost
use
for
parking
ideas
provided by the
and
club
lacking
or
in
any other
talent,
paid
which
parking
all
facilities in
contributes
the
to
area.
a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
To the field.
Here we go again.
Montenegro really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Jovetic. Rice.
Jovetic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well
The
dealt
attendance
with.
for this match was 98,004.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 11, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Gordon.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's lofted through here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Jovetic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He is through here. Shapes to shoot.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good